Hey everyone, Gil here at GrayManPrepping. On this episode of Your Prep for Today, I'm going to be talking to you about face protection. But before we get into that, you can take this opportunity, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Don't forget to ring the notification bell. That way you get notified every time I post a new video. And this topic is something that your friends, neighbors, or family members will be interested in. You know, share it out. You can share it out social media. You can copy the URL up above here and just email it to them. All right, so now let's get into this. Face protection. This is going to be a twofold type topic, and you'll see why. Please don't get upset with it. I'm just trying to give out some good information here. The first part of the topic is going to be protection from large debris and objects. We're talking about your grinding, your welding, your cutting wood, you're working with tools and stuff's flying around. All right, so you want to protect your face and your eyes from debris. That includes wearing a face shield, wearing goggles, wearing a dust mask from the dust from the sawdust. So that's, the large stuff is, commonly what people think about when they're talking about woodworking and construction. Just to let you know, some of that dust gets pretty fine when you're sanding boards and stuff, and it's throwing off all that sand, the sanding wood dust there. So you're going to need a good dust mask for that. And that brings us to the second part, protection from small particles, dust, and other things. So let's take a second here. In construction, sometimes you're working on something that has stuff in it that's nasty that you don't know about, especially if you're doing old home renovations. If you're doing removing some of the paint and stuff, it could be underneath those layers of latex paint, could be lead-based paint. So you definitely want to have a mask that can handle that. Not just a face covering like the ones they're giving out with a cloth that just hangs over your ears, Now, that doesn't stop squat. That stops big particles, not little particles. So you want a good N95 mask that will stop all the particles down to 1 micron, and deals with, also if you run into something where they have the old floor tiles or the wall tiles that are asbestos based, you definitely want something that's going to protect you from that. The type of face coverings for this part is for face protection, your dust coverings, just simple, like those cheap ones I was talking about that, they don't work fine for small stuff, but you got big stuff, they'll handle it. Dust masks, they have simple dust masks, which aren't rated really, but they're a lot better than those cloth ones people are selling around. Then you have your N95 masks, your N99, your N100 masks. Then they have the respirators, the half mask, which covers this much of your mouth and has the screw-on filters on it, or the full face, which covers your eyes, and nose, and mouth, and has the screw-on filters on it. They also have some of those that have an air hose hooked up to it, so you have an air system off to the side that has a big filter on it, and it just pumps a low pressure air to you, so you have positive pressure in there, so you can't suck anything around the side of your mask. All right, so that's what I'm talking about here for face protection, is the dust mask, the face shields, the goggles, stuff to keep you from getting injured from doing work around the home, around the homestead, around anywhere. So as always, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe, don't do anything foolish, and stay prepared. And we'll see you in the next video. Take care.